Hello again, everyone. In this lesson, we're going to learn our S and Z katakana. First, we have sa, sa. So to write this katakana, we start off with a horizontal line going from left to right. For our second stroke, we draw a vertical line that comes from top to bottom and intersects with the left side of our first stroke. Then we draw another vertical line that comes from top to bottom, intersects with the right side of our first stroke, and then curves out to the left. Next is shi, shi. We start off with a short, slightly curved line that comes from left to right and top to bottom. Then another identical line below and to the left of the first one. And finally, beneath and to the right of those lines, we draw a diagonal line that comes from bottom to top and left to right. Our next katakana is su, su. To write this one, we start out going horizontally from left to right. Then we stop, come down from right to left, making a slight curve as we go. Then, starting in the center of our first stroke, we draw a curved line coming from top to bottom and left to right. Se, se. To write this katakana, we start out going from left to right and coming slightly up. Then we stop and we come down from right to left. Our second stroke comes from top to bottom and intersects with our first stroke. Then, when we get to the bottom, we curve and go out to the right. And our last S-Katakana is so, so. We start out similarly to how we start out writing shi. We have a small curved line coming from top to bottom and left to right, but this time we're only going to have one of these. Then we draw a curved line to the right of this first one. It comes from top to bottom and right to left. So those were our S-Katakana. Now we're going to learn our Z-Katakana. Just like in the last lesson, this is just going to be our S-Katakana with our dakuten or nigori at the upper right. First is za, za. Ji, ji. Zu, zu. Ze, ze. Zo, zo. And now that we've learned our katakana, it's time to practice spelling some words. Our first word is Giza, as in the Egyptian city, Giza. Gi and za, Giza. Our second word is Zoe, as in the name Zoe, Zoe. Zo, a long dash to show a long vowel sound, and I, Zoe. Seeji, which means sage, seeji. Se, long dash, and ji, seiji. And last we have aisu, which means ice cream. Now you can also say aisu kurimu, but we have not learned the katakana for ri or mu yet. So let's just focus on spelling aisu. A, I, and su, aisu. And that's it for this lesson. In our next lesson, we're going to learn our T and D katakana. Ja, mata.